Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we're back with the weekly NFL predictions. Today, we're predicting Week 16. Week 16. We already about to end the NFL season in 2 minutes. It's already here. Little do you know it, bro. We're in the playoffs, bro. Just watch. Just watch, yo. It's already Christmas. Next thing you know it, NFL playoffs are here. But yeah, it's Week 16. The NFL season flew by like it was nothing. But yeah, we got the week 16 predictions, but this first week, recap week 15, and let's get it going. 151 and 72 on the season. I was 10 and 6 last week. It wasn't. It's better than the last week's, but you better see why it did. Not as great as you think, but 10 and 6 is not bad, y'all. As you can see, you see the Thursday night game was an upset. Okay, the Bears, they blew them out. Sure, Ravens game was weird. The Bills pulled the greatest comeback at this point. Commanders finally win. I gotta that call that one. Eagles actually dominated. Texans dominated. Jaguars dominated. Chiefs, that's tough. Packers, never gonna doubt the Broncos again, bro. I said they were a dangerous team in week 1. As early as before the season started. My first ever predictions, when nobody has played yet. Literally, I said the Broncos will be the most dangerous team or something like that. You can watch it again, but I remember saying something like that, bro. Well, I'm right about it because I knew the Broncos would be contenders, but I didn't think they would be suitable contenders. That's the part that got me a little bit off guard, but still, I was pretty close enough. Panthers are so inconsistent. Y'all got swept by the Saints. I don't understand y'all. Niners taking care of business. Seahawks, are y'all fraudulent or is the culture just trying to come back? I don't know. We'll see. Rams, taking care of what they can in a close game. Cowboys, at this point, they're definitely out of the postseason at this point, at this rate. Like, Vikings are out at this point. Cowboys, that ties the reason why you're not out, to be honest with you. And then my dog, we're not talking about that in the end, bro. You already know where that goes. So that's my week 15 recap, and that's what happened, y'all. Week 15, 10 and 6. Now, let's predict these week 16 predictions, and let's not waste any more time like we usually do and just yap about it. You already know what time is it. Let's get it going. Alright, so we're gonna start with Thursday Night Football, by the way. It's a complete banger. It's the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. Wow, beautiful. That's literally a real Thursday night football game. I'm going to explain to you why. Both teams are 11 and 3. The winner of this game will take the 1 seed and take the lead of the division. They will take the lead of the division. They'll be in the driver's seat of the division and the 1 seed of the NFC. Interdivision rivals. Already the Rams took the dub the first time around. And this time it's in Seattle. This is a perfect primetime game. Let me tell you. These two teams are very good. And this is going to be a very fought hard game for both teams, no matter who wins. But I just don't know about Seattle being the 1 seed or the best team in the NFC or division winners. I have to give the Rams this win just because are the Seahawks ready for that type of praise? If y'all win this game, that will be insane. But how y'all saw playing against the Colts, I don't know if the Colts are back or the Colts have fell off, bro. So I don't know, man. What the Colts are so random at this point. I'll give you a pass, but you didn't even score a touchdown at all against the Colts. So, and the Rams have been pretty crazily good since they beat y'all. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna pick the Rams, and this is not a confident pick because these two teams look crazy, but I don't want to see the Rams sweep the Seahawks. With the other hand, do I see the Seahawks being the number 1 seed and take the lead in the division and maybe win the division, be the 1 seed? I don't know if I'm ready to say that just yet. The Rams feel like the more hotter team and the more experienced team of this one. I'm gonna take the most experienced team that's better on the road and used to type of things like these scenarios, like years back when they won the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna take the Rams to win this one. It's gonna be a close one. Seattle, if you pull this win off, y'all actual contenders for a Super Bowl. I said it. I said it. You're a Super Bowl contender, 100% if you win this game. But I'm gonna take the Rams. They're not too confident, but I'll take the Rams. I think this might be. Oh, okay, it's favored, but I'll take the Rams in this one. But you never know. Seattle can take the split and make things very hectic before the playoffs begin. Then we have a. Oh wow. Okay, now I just remembered. Oh my goodness, I just remembered. Yo, I'm sorry, but I remember now. There'll be Saturday games now. Wow, we starting with the Saturday games. I just realized we started with the Saturday games. That's golden. We have games on Saturday. Saturday starts at 5 p.m. Oh, y'all, sorry about that. Shit, it's 5 p.m. That's crazy. And it's not even a good one because it's literally the Eagles pretty much putting belt to the Commanders. Like, are we like Commanders are not good. Like Commanders are just super depleted, bro. They ain't got their superstar quarterback. They don't even have like their tight end. They just got their wide receivers, bro, and their backup quarterback. They just at this point they're just trying to end their season, make it look good or something. But Commanders, I ain't gonna lie, ain't no way beating the Eagles. The Eagles trying to win the division, wrap it up, bro. The Eagles, all the Eagles need to do is win, and that's it. They pretty much win the division, and I think the Eagles want to make the playoffs and win the division. So enter the Super Bowl champions currently. So they definitely do not want to, be the champions of the world and just get no playoff appearance next year. They're trying to make the playoffs at least and win the division at least. You know, and also you need high expectations as a Super Bowl champion. So they need to be the Commanders, and they will. And this Saturday game is pretty garbage. But the second Saturday game is going to be much better. It's the Green Bay Packers or the Chicago Bears. Now, this one could be a coin stop because originally, if the Packers, hold on, you know what? Forget about originally because I was going to pick the Packers again. But now, what happened to the Packers on Sunday, y'all? Should I rock with the Bears or the Packers fine? You know what? Because it was the Broncos, I'll let it slide. I don't know if he's getting this serious with the Packers with Micah Parsons. I know it's gonna be really. Their defense is going to downgrade. But if their offense is Christian Wilson gonna still be playing, I don't know. I have no idea. I want to pick the Bears either because the Packers own the Bears no matter what. I don't pick the Packers, but if they lose this game, if the Bears win, they make the postseason. But if the Packers lose, then I'm gonna really take the Packers not too seriously because of injuries. And it's gonna be very sad if they don't, because they really were in a path to really go somewhere, man. And it sucks that it might not happen. But I don't think the Packers are a bad team, even with some of the crazy injuries that have been happening with them. I think they can still go on the road and sweep the Bears and take the lead of the division again. But we'll see, bro. We'll see. I'll take the Packers, but it's a little bold pick because maybe he'll pick Chicago here, but I'll pick the Packers. But Chicago, I wouldn't be surprised if you win this game. By the way, there'll be Saturday games into like midway to the playoffs. By the way, so we might every Saturday there'll be NFL games. By the way, y'all just letting y'all know for the rest of the regular season and the wild card round, and the divisional round of playoffs as well. Just letting y'all know. So yeah, Saturday games. So you guys now have Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday for the rest of the season into a conference championship weekend, basically the end of January. Alright, so we have something here Saturday. Then we have the Sunday slate. We have the Buffalo Bills versus the Cleveland Browns. I cannot trust Cleveland at all. Buffalo gonna destroy them. Buffalo's been in an absolute run, and sadly, these boys are still locked in to a Super Bowl appearance of some sorts. Them boys wanna actually like make the playoffs, for they can actually say, "Oh, Mahomes is on the playoffs because the Chiefs got eliminated." No, so if Allen goes to the playoffs, he's gonna win a Super Bowl now. Yeah, we'll see. Josh Allen, if you don't win the bowl or you don't make the Super Bowl this year, there's no excuses. Your main op that gets you eliminated every time in the postseason is not here. Not anymore. And even Joe Burrow, that's the only other person that beats you as well. Is not there either. The people that usually beat you are not there. So is it Super Bowl bound, or you just not them? He's not that guy to make the team go to Super Bowl. Is he? Buffalo. Seriously. Good question. Are you gonna win the division as well? I don't think so. But you still have a chance. Hey, you have Cleveland here. Easy dub, right? We'll see. Don't sleep on your opponents. The Browns are ready for an upset. You never know. You never know. But I'll pick the Bills. I'm not picking that crazy upset. Picking the Bills is simple. We'll just move on. Then we have this weird game: the Los Angeles Chargers, the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys, I can't even trust you at all. I'm gonna pick the Chargers in this game, even though I wouldn't be surprised the Cowboys come in here and win the game because they're at home and they usually beat teams they don't have to make their division hopes alive or something. Even though if the Eagles literally win on Saturday, the Sunday they're not gonna probably do anything. So I'm gonna have the Chargers winning this game and make the playoffs. And yeah, Chargers, you did it. Now, what are you gonna do in the postseason? That's my question. Yeah, you're gonna make the playoffs. I don't see y'all not making it. That's you guys have your playoff chances right in your face at this point. If you don't win the Dallas Cowboys, oof, you need to hope the Broncos rest their starters. Don't rest their starters because you might fall off. But I know you're not gonna beat your next opponent. Just letting you know, Chargers. You're not beating your next opponent. I saw Week 17. You're not beating your next opponent. If you don't beat the Cowboys, you're not beating your next opponent. Just letting you know, Chargers. But you're gonna probably beat the Cowboys. Even though the Cowboys been a little fall off. You never know. Maybe the Cowboys win, y'all. I'm gonna have the Chargers. I'm not gonna bet on, you know, I'm just gonna have the Chargers. The one, winning games and trying to make the postseason. That's what I gotta say. You never know. Maybe the Cowboys win. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys win actually. But I'm just not gonna pick it. Then we got the Kansas City. You know what? The Chiefs literally got an easy rebound. The Tennessee Titans are just not good, bro. 2-12. They're not good, bro. The Chiefs just got fresh getting eliminated. So I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. They're gonna have an easy dub, no matter what it is, bro. They're gonna win this game, and yeah, either way, they're gonna try to fight for that winning record potentially or something like that. Mahomes is not playing anymore. He got injured, but I'm not the Chiefs winning this game. It's gonna be very close because the Chiefs are probably not gonna be playing at the same, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have the Chiefs winning this game. Probably be close because you don't even know how the backup quarterback's gonna be playing. But yeah, I want to have the Chiefs. I ain't gonna lie. This game's not even that much of an obvious pick, but just saying, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs here. Then we have the most garbage game I've ever seen. The New York Jets versus the New Orleans Saints. I'm just gonna pick the Saints. The Jets are garbage, and the Saints have won 2 games in a row. Yes, the Saints have 2 games in a row, and to be honest with you, they're at home against the stinky Jets. How the Saints been playing? You know what, bro? I pick the Saints to win this game. I'm picking the Saints to win this game. And I want the Jets to lose. I don't like the Jets. So I want them to lose. I'm a Jets hater, y'all. So I need the y'all Saints win. I love to lick the tears of their Jets fans, bro. I'm pretty much that hater, bro. I don't like the Jets. I don't Bills. I don't like the Patriots. I'm a Dolphins fan. You already know how this is gonna go. Saints gonna win this game. Simple as that. I don't want to hear it. They're at home. They've been a little bit more, averagely piping hot for some reason out of nowhere when it doesn't matter. But they're gonna get their little winning streak that doesn't matter. They're gonna continue winning because the Jets are not good at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have the Saints winning this game, but this is gonna be a tank ball. I'm not gonna lie. Just saying. Then another tank. Oh, actually not even tank ball. It's the New York Giants versus the Minnesota Vikings. Oh wow, Minnesota. Look at that. I have Minnesota winning this game. They've been playing pretty nice since that shutout. They've been playing very good. And they're eliminated of the playoffs, but they're still trying, to like fight at the end of the season, end the season strong. So Minnesota's gonna win this game. I don't trust the Giants at all. I think the Giants are just trying to get a good draft pick. So I'm gonna have the Vikings winning this game, and yeah, you never know. Maybe the Giants pull the upset for no reason, even though it doesn't matter. Then you have the most unpredictable game, the Carolina Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who's gonna take the lead of the division? The Bucks have been losing to had nasty L's. The Bucks had a nasty L's, and the Carolina Panthers beat the Rams and lose to the Saints. They're so inconsistent. Carolina Panthers are trying to act like the Falcons, bro. They beat good teams and lose to bad teams. Carolina, are you gonna actually, try to take the lead of the division? Like, who do I trust here? I don't trust none of y'all. You know what, Bucks? I don't even trust you to the point. I'm picking Carolina, bro. They're at home. Like, I just don't know, man. I don't even want to pick none of these guys. These guys have been playing horrible, but Carolina's been winning more. They're the ones that came back. They're the ones that have been more hot 7-7 than the Buccaneers. They fell off. The Bucks fell off versus the Carolina Panthers. Panthers cannot climb up. So I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna pick the Panthers to win at home, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks win this game. Both of these teams are. It's just like the Steelers and Ravens of last week. Trust me, it's the same thing. Fighting for the division. Who's less trash? I guess the Panthers, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks win. I just take the one that's at home. Very weird game. Very very weird game. I pretty much might get that wrong. I'm not confident with this pick at all. This is a weird one, and I don't like it. Oh goodness. All right. Then we're not favored. Fascinating. Wait, Peacock? Why does it say Peacock? CBS. Hold on. Am I tripping? It's probably couldn't update it good. Miami's not favored apparently. Even though Cincinnati's also out. Uh, Miami. I'm a Dolphins fan. This pains me to tell you. I'm obviously gonna pick the Dolphins to win this game. If the defense plays good, if we even care. That's my question. Do we even care? Or we want a winning record? We have a throwbacks. We still have 3 games to go. We don't have a losing record still. Could you just win the last 3 games at least? You never know. Maybe you want to mess up people's seasons. At this point, we're playing for fun, so I guess I'll pick my team to win. I don't trust the Bengals. If you just have defense against them, they're bad. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Dolphins are just gonna have a defense on them, bro. Not gonna lie. The Dolphins just lost a game after being 5 wins out of the last 6. So you know what? This case finally came from a loss on the road. They're at home. My Dolphins are gonna win in a close one, probably like 29-28 or something crap like that. But my Dolphins are gonna win and prevail. And yeah, you know how that's gonna go. Dolphins, I don't even care if you win or not. I'll still watch my team. If I can't get mad, they lose because, well, what's the point of getting mad? If they win, I'll be happy because at least it's something. At least they get something to be happy about. At least, even though it's nothing more to go for. It's better than anything. So Dolphins win for my sanity at this point. It's about my sanity at this point. It's being serious. It's being serious. Then we have a really good game. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Denver Broncos. Broncos are undefeated at home and they have won 11 games on a row. Jacksonville Jaguars, this is the game that you to prove you're that team. And I don't think you're going to be the ones to take down the Broncos. Broncos are been in an absolute different level. I'm going to have the Broncos to win this game. And yeah, Broncos, you're going to have 13 wins. I'm not going to lie. How you've been playing, you have a super long winning streak. You have already 12 wins. You have the best record in the NFL. You have the longest streak in the NFL. Denver undefeated. Yo, I have the Denver Broncos winning this game. Jacksonville, even though your season's been looking good, bro, I have to have the Broncos win this game. I just don't know. If you're gonna probably maybe make a fight, but I have the Broncos win this game. I ain't gonna lie. It's not even a debate. I'm not gonna lie with you. Then we have a very bad game. The Atlanta Falcons versus the Arizona Cardinals. I'm not gonna waste my time with this. This is 2 garbage teams fighting. I'm not gonna waste another time with garbage teams. Uh, Falcons, I guess. I don't know, bro. It doesn't matter. Both teams are bad. Falcons may win another game for no reason because yeah, sure. You never know. Maybe Arizona wins this game. Then we have a more interesting game: the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Detroit Lions. Now, you would think I'll pick the Detroit Lions, right? Uh, duh. I don't trust Pittsburgh to beat the Detroit Lions on the road. I had to pick the Lions here. A lot of risky picks, but I did that last week and it didn't go so bad. So, guys, I'm a little scared of my picks, but we'll see. I've not got a losing record on any week. I've not had more wrong than right in a week right now. I've always been at least like same amount of right and wrong, or more right than wrong. So I've always been really good in the predictions. At least I never at least go anywhere below 500 in my predictions. I usually go 500 in my predictions. Pretty good in my predictions. I never have a losing prediction week. I never have a losing week. Never the season so far. And I hope it's not the first time. And we have a lot of opportunities for one not happening. But yeah, Detroit's gonna win this game, I think, and they're gonna try to make their keep their playoff hopes alive. And Pittsburgh, I'm not gonna lie with you. Even if you win this game, you might have won the division. Just something you know, because I don't see the Ravens winning like 8 games max. So you just gotta win one more game, and I pretty much see you winning one more game. But I don't know about this game being the one you win. You've been looking good. Just you who you beat, bro? My Dolphins, really? Wow, Dolphins. You slapped the Dolphins. Wow, you did it. You did it, man. You did it. Watch the Detroit Lions slap you, bro. Nah, I have Detroit winning this game. You can't trust Pittsburgh. Detroit's gonna win this game. Simple. If Pittsburgh wins, then I take them seriously, a little bit more seriously. But I'm gonna have the Detroit Lions winning this game in a close one. But Detroit's gonna win. Then we have the Houston Texans destroying the Raiders. We're not even gonna waste our time there. The Raiders are literally basically the worst team in the NFL at this rate, and the Texans have been the hottest team besides the Broncos. Their defense has been terrifying. Their offense is looking better. They're making the playoffs. I even got them winning the division. Dead serious with this. Matter of fact, they might even go far. They're going far, y'all. Being serious. Sunday Night Football. New England versus Baltimore. Who's gonna win, y'all? Who's gonna win, y'all? Let's make it simple. Let's make it short. New England's not gonna lose back to back at this rate, aren't they? They're gonna try to prove that they're not frauds, even though they're not beating too much of anybody. They're beating not like a Ravens team that's not great. So, sure, I'm gonna have New England winning this game. They bounce back after that horrible L. But Baltimore, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna have New England winning this game. I don't trust Baltimore, y'all. I just can't. You beat the Bengals. Wow, congratulations. I don't know about the Patriots, bro. This is the moment I'm gonna have the Patriots win this game. Simple. Are they frauds? I don't know. But the Patriots are not proving they're anything winning this game. If they lose this game, is when I call them frauds. So I'm not gonna call them just frauds just yet. But New England, fraud watch. Just letting you know. You gotta win this game for at least you look a little bit like, okay, you're not fraud. You just don't lose to the Ravens. I'm gonna have the Patriots win this game, probably in a close one, but Patriots prevail on Sunday night. Then we have their last game, the Indianapolis Colts versus the San Francisco 49ers. I want to pick the upset for the Colts to win. I'm going to put 44 game points. I'm going to pick the favorite. I'm going to be a sore loser. I'm going to pick the favorite. I kind of want to pick Indianapolis in this one. I want to pick the upset because Indy's usually really good at home. And how Indy played against the Seattle Seahawks was very fantastic. I wouldn't be shocked that if the Niners lose this game, but I have to have the Niners winning this game. The Niners been looking good. They've been playing good. I just have to pick the Niners. Colts, if you win this game, I wouldn't be surprised because you want to keep your playoff hopes alive, even though you fell off completely and faced the earth. For becoming one of the best teams in the NFL to be a playoff mess. It sucks, but better luck next year. So that's pretty much it with my my NFL predictions. Dolphins win at least for the fans, or at least we'd be a little bit more happy because you losing doesn't matter now. Just win at least and maybe have a winning record. And yeah, that's my week 16 predictions, y'all. And yeah, agree with me or not, doesn't matter. And yeah, I might be doing bad this week, or I might do a fantastic. Maybe 16-0. Never know. Yeah, I already know. It's pretty late today. I gotta get going. See you on the next one, y'all. And we'll be a step closer to playoffs. So this is gonna be fun to watch.